Who is ready for some classic cactus power? Now, the first thing that you will notice about this beautiful Southwest Q is not the linen wrap or the wood, but you'll notice that the shafts are extended size. So what you have here is a 29-inch standard size Southwest butt, and then the shafts are 30-inch. That is my personal preference. I don't know about some of you out there. Some of you may like to play with a standard 29-inch shaft, but if you want that little bit of extra reach, this one comes with the custom 30-inch shafts. It also has the joint protectors, nice little added touch right there. I cannot say if these joint protectors were from Southwest because I did not order this Q brand new. It just came into our inventory from a high-end private collection. I would say that it would be my guess, based on that ring work right there, that those joint protectors probably did come from the Southwest shop. But one of you may be able to comment on that. There you go, Southwest Qs. And it's got the pin number at the top. So my guess would be that those are some authentic joint protectors, but either way, comes with a set of joint protectors, and the pin number is 40202 right there. So what you're looking at here, you've heard me use the expression pre-loved before, right? Pre-loved. And that is the best way that I could describe this beautiful Q. I like it a lot. It is Purple Heart on the nose piece right there. So the forearm, the front of the Q, or the nose. I'm trying to give you all of the terminology. By the way, thank all of you for your compliments on my videos. I really, truly love what I do, and I do what I love. It's always a lot of fun for me to be able to explain to you what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. And of course, I like to play with just about every Q when I have time. And I try to give you the most accurate description that I can. If my videos ever seem to be long-winded to you, or I'm going too in-depth into something, you can always just skip on forward. But if you like what we're doing, please leave us a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Crossroad Qs, and our business Facebook page, the Crossroad Qs Gallery page. If any of you want to help us out, we're always trying to grow the community. Do me a favor, hit that invite all button on Crossroad Qs Gallery page. So what you're looking at here, again, is a pin number 40202 Southwest. It does have the cactus on the pin, by the way. Of course, any of you Southwest buffs out there know this is a 3/8 11 big pin. Purple Heart, let's talk about that for just a moment. And by the way, the points are 6 points, 3 high, 3 low, straight points, and those are heavily figured or highly figured Birdseye Maple. Great combination, as you can see. That Purple Heart's gorgeous too. Look at the figure in that. I've had some great looking Purple Heart Qs come through here lately. This Purple Heart, you can see all the figure. It's not too dark, not too light. Why do I call it a pre-loved Q? Well, if it was just a pre-owned Q that had been played with and beat up and it's got dents, dings, and scratches, chances are it wouldn't make it onto our platform, although I have sold some Qs before for a heavy, heavy discount and just disclosed everything. But in any event, this Q, the reason we call it pre-loved, this is what I call really, really, really good condition. No dents, no dings, no scratches, nice straight Q, tight form-fit linen wrap right there. It has a kind of a reddish color to it, so it's red and white spec. You've got a Purple Heart butt sleeve, and then the deco or the beauty ring down here, of course, is also heavily figured Birdseye. Couple little minor marks at the bottom of the butt cap right there. Really, really minor. And I always go over these Qs, as most of you know, or that those of you that have done business with me, you know that I'm super honest, and I try to always point out any flaws. It's hard to find any flaws on this bad boy right here. We like to say no apologies. Nice clean Q. I will tell you this. I did a video recently on a Southwest that we sold, and most of you know the wait time is very, very, very long to get a Southwest. Now, I was mistaken. I thought it was like 12 or 13 or 14 years. Somebody actually said that the wait time is now up to 18 years, like 18 years to get a Southwest. So it is always a treat when we get our hands on one. I like to play with them. I do collect them. Sometimes I'll keep one for a while and then I'll sell it. This cue is obviously for sale right now. What a great looking color combination though. If you notice the Purple Heart, and then you've got, again, the Birdseye Maple. I like the way that linen wrap looks. It is, a simplistic design. You've got the Southwest ring work at the joint, and then you've also got it down here on the butt cap. But I love the feel of this cue. I like the look of this cue. I know they have different size butts, okay? So the butt taper, the butt size would be different, the diameter on some of them. This one is not what I consider to be a real thick one. It's a slightly thinner handle, but don't let that scare you away thinking it's like a pencil. It feels kind of similar to most of your modern standard size cues, if that makes sense. I haven't mic'd it up yet. I like cues that mic up. When I say mic up, you check the inches right above the cap or right in this area here. Okay, and I like them like around 1.25, 1.26. A lot of guys like them a lot thinner. I also will measure my cues, just so you know, if you see a cue that you like and you're trying to purchase another cue, what you want to do is you want to mic your cue, again, in inches right above the butt cap, right here where they finish the cue, okay? And then you want to mic it right in the middle of the handle. You're going to notice that the middle of the handle, of course, is smaller than it is down here because of the way the cue makers taper them. But anyway, this is, in my opinion, a perfect size handle. Again, not a real slim handle, not a big, thick baseball bat, if you will, okay, if that makes sense. Very, very nice. Clean all the way around. The shafts, again, 30 inches. One shaft has a little bit of a lift in the center when you roll it. The other one rolls dead straight. That does not personally bother me. It doesn't have a wobble. The tip doesn't come off the table. You've just got a little bit of movement from the taper in the center. But nice clean cue all the way around. Look at the growth rings in these shafts. You'll notice that some shafts are what they call snow white, okay? It'll just be a pure white, where these have a lot of growth rings in them. These are some nice old seasoned shafts. That's something really good that Southwest does, and they do a lot of really good stuff, but their shafts are always exceptional, to say the least. So there you go. If you want to skip that long wait, whether it's 17 years, 18 years, I haven't verified that. I'm going by some of the comments and some of the things that I've heard in the industry. Either way, if you don't want to wait for a large portion of your lifetime, you can get a hold of this cue right now at crossroadcues.com. We do have financing available. You guys know that our reputation is absolutely impeccable. What you see is what you get. If you purchase something from us, we do our best to get it out the same day or the next business morning. We pretty much use UPS all the time. We like their service. We insure for the full amount. So if you invest in this cue and you purchase the shipping, we do the 2-day shipping, but if you want to upgrade it to overnight, that way you can get it in your hands, we do have that available as well. And again, we insure for the full amount. So we cover all bases and all tracks. There you go. Southwest cue, pin number 40202, Purple Heart. Highly figured Birdseye, joint protectors, tight form fit linen wrap, and those 30-inch shafts. Super clean, ready for action at crossroadcues.com.